If you know anyone with ADHD, or you have ADHD yourself, you will know that if you say, "Oh, I'll be there in 1 minute," that you don't mean 1 minute. You mean some period of a little bit of time between 30 seconds and maybe half an hour. I call this the ADHD minute, and you're probably very familiar with it if you've made it this far into the video. Now, the point of today's video is that I want to teach you, if you are someone with ADHD, a very, very, very simple and straightforward formula that you can use to pretty accurately actually estimate how long things are going to take, or maybe how long it might take you to leave the house if you're trying to get ready, how long it might take you to get to a certain destination, or even how long, a homework assignment might take, or how, I don't know, longer term things, how long a project might take at work. We might be talking how many days or weeks, perhaps, or even months. I'm going to share a formula with you in a minute. It's very straightforward, but I need to warn you now, you're not going to like it. Because the very good thing about our estimates of time is that they're wrong, generally. And it's to do with, we have people with ADHD, we have a thing called time blindness, the prefrontal cortex, a part of our brain. It's involved in time. It's a little bit smaller than other people. There's reasons that we're not good at time. It's neuroscientific, actual, legitimate, proper reasons. A part of our brain designed for time isn't as good at it or as big. Not really our fault, but it does mean that we tend to be bad at time in some particularly stereotyped ways, I guess you could say. It's the same. A lot of us have the same issues with time. Part of that is that we're very in the present, and we think that things are going to be really quick. We want them to be, and we're always in a rush, and so things kind of need to be. And we're in a rush because we didn't estimate time well earlier, and so on and so on. So we're behind and constantly trying to catch up, so things better be quick, because if they're not, we'll be even more late. Might be sounding or feeling a bit familiar. The formula is, take whatever estimate you have about time, however long you think something might have, and multiply that by 2.5. Yes, 2.5. Not 25%, 250%. That's generally how wrong we are about things. Oh yeah, I'm gonna leave the house. I'll just think of what I have to do. I just have to brush my teeth and then get on my shoes and get in the car. That's 5 minutes. It's not. I think it is. I think it is. I still do this until I started using this formula, which is why I'm annoyed at how consistent it's been in my life. Actually, if I think it's 5 minutes, more like 2.5 times 5, which is 12.5, round that up to 15, generally takes 15 minutes to do those very, very quick seeming tasks somehow. Don't know why, don't know how, but it seems to. Oh, okay, I need to leave for this appointment. It's a 20-minute drive, so if I leave it, if the appointment's at 10:30, I'll leave at 10 past 10. That's 20 minutes, perfect. So I'll leave the house at 10 past 10 because it's a 20-minute drive. You're going to need to allow at least 50 minutes. You should leave at 9:50. No, that's wrong, 9:40. As in leave the house, get ready, and you might get there with 5 or 10 minutes to spare and be early, but that's better than being late. Now it sucks because we're trying to squeeze every last second out of our time. That, if I stay a little bit longer, I'll still make it. It's not true. It's just not true. Why you lie yourself? I know it's not true. You know it's not true. You want it to be true, but it's not true. Oh, that homework assignment? Yeah, I reckon it's going to take 2 hours. Yeah, I could definitely get it done in 2 hours. Give it 5. It's going to take 5. It will actually take 5, at least. Oh, yeah, boss. I reckon I can get this report to you by the end of the day tomorrow. 1 day? More like 2.5. It's annoying. I don't want this to be true. You don't want this to be true. But if you start using this adjustment, unfortunately, it's going to be really accurate a whole lot of the time. And then you're going to be a lot more punctual and a lot earlier. You're actually going to have more time, even though you think you're going to have less, because you're going to cut your estimates shorter. Actually, things always took this long. You were just constantly rushing in a stressed out state, making you more inefficient. Everything you think, the amount of time that you think everything is going to take, if you have ADHD, multiply that by 2.5 and then round up, and I'm not joking. Give it a shot, try it for a week. You'll be annoyed at how reliable and robust that formula is. And then you might even thank me, even though right now you might be a little bit annoyed and very convinced that there's no way that's right. And maybe if you just really hurry, you could get all of those things done in the 2.5 minutes you thought you could. You can't. Trust me. I'm trying my whole life to make that impossible maths work. Hope this helps.